Oh, what up, what up? This is your favorite DJ Cali Pride, and I'm live from Mother Nature. As you can hear all around me, all the birds are singing. The sun is rising up. That means it's gonna be a good day. And I'm here to present to you the Get to Know Show. As usual, we are not AI. We are an I. We are not artificially intelligent. We are naturally intelligent, and we are guided by God's algorithms, because this is the best way for us to survive through this madness. I'm gonna start this video by saying there's a war going on out there no one is safe from. Yeah, and I'm gonna repeat it. There's a war going on out there no one is safe from. There's a war coming up, and the problem is that the black community decided to not see it. We decided to do just like the horses. There's something called carnation. A horse carnation is just some pieces they put beside each eyes of a horse. And the purpose of it is just for this horse to be focused on his path, not trying to see around, not to be distracted. Just he could see right in front of us and walking straight line. And this is exactly what we got here in our community. We got that carnation. We don't see all around. We just see what is going on in our community. And those who don't have that 360 view, they will face some bad moments, because it was all around you all this time, but you decide to not see it. You put that carnation next to your eyes, beside your eyes, so you don't see what is coming. You hear the voices, you hear the noises, but you never turn your head. You're acting like you don't want to see it. It's not for you. When I'm saying there's a war going on, you see what is coming all around Europe, all around the world, everywhere in the Western societies. We see people are rising up. And when I'm saying people, I'm talking about the native people of the Western world. That means the white people. The white people, they are rising up. And we always know every time the white people, they are rising up. It's just because the government did something and they don't even live comfortable as usual. So some parties come over and give them some ideas. And these ideas were always those who are not looking like you. They are the problem. While the one who really put the problem, give them real problems, is those who are controlling them, the government. But the government's always using the same trick, always trying to say it's not us, it's them. And right now, it's getting worse because we got medias and we got so many rich people who are in far right parties. They having a lot of medias because they got power. So they are using this power. And most of the time, these power they are using, it's always against the black community. And we see it right now. So many white people right now, they are getting so angry at us, black. No matter if you are a rich black person or a poor black person, just like Jay-Z say, you know, you're still a black man. Even if you're light skin, black skin, dark skin, rich, poor, intelligent, not intelligent, you're still a black man to their eyes. It's just a matter of time, you know? And when things are getting worse for them, this is the moment they will start to show their real faces. And we see right now what is going on. You see people like Chad the Builder. You see people like Aiden Wells. You see a lot of streamers, they are using the medias. And the only aim they got is just the black the black person, black people, black community. And the problem with that is that all of these things are happening right now. And we never saw some rich black person saying we're supposed to do something. Let's create our own medias and trying to tell our people to watch out, give them advice to help themselves, because in 5 years we don't know what will happen. And we saw it even in Europe, because over here people are talking about migration, you know, and they are trying to do the same thing as Trump is doing. And even they're trying to tell stories about white people who are facing racism. They call it anti-white people, you know, anti-white people racism. This is how they call it in Europe, anti-white people racism. This is a type of racism that they say that they are facing in their own countries, you know, and this is not okay. And this kind of topics, every time someone is talking about it, you know, this will, you know, open some doors that you don't want to open. So many people will say, oh yeah, that's true. We are not feeling comfortable, at ease in our own countries. Look at these people. They are coming from other countries and they are taking over our societies. Look at all these Muslims, what they are doing in our countries. And this is how this sentiment is getting stronger and stronger. And this is how the Germans, they did with the man with the mustache. Yeah, this is how it all started. Some politics come over and say these guys, they are the bad ones. And the misery start piling up. And then all of a sudden these people say, oh yeah, that's true. This is them, the problem. But they would never tell you the problem's us, the politicians. We made some bad mistakes. They would never admit that they made bad mistakes. And most of the people, they saw these people making bad mistakes. They would never have the heart, the guts to come over and say, nah, this is you the problem. It's so easy to spot a community, you know, a powerless community, and say, and point a finger at them and say, they are the one who just bring the problems, and we must get rid of them so the problem will vanish. But in reality, we know it's not working. It's not working. It never works. But we keep on doing it. We keep on believing it. So right now, the anti-racism against white people, you know, racism, you know, against white people in Europe, they are saying it. Anti-white people racism. I correct because I say anti-racism white, but it's anti-white people racism. This is how they call it in Europe. And you see a lot of people saying on the internet, using the platform, using the media, saying we are facing racism in our own country. This is not normal. These people, they are treating us like we are the bad guys. We are not responsible of what our elders did, our ancestors did. But these people come over in our countries and saying that we are responsible, so we must pay. You know? And you know what? I'm going to say something. When you say it as a black person, you're talking about the white people who are responsible, this new generation. You talk about it. These white people telling you, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. My ancestors did it, but not me. But the problem is that you are taking advantage of everything that your ancestors did, because the whole system is for the white people. The whole system. A white person can come over and go to any countries with his passport. He doesn't need any visa, anything, bring documents and all this stuff. He just take his passport and go to any countries. The system is for the white man. Yeah, a white man in America can go in any country. He can do anything, and they're trying to do everything to not blaming him and bring him back to his country. While any other countries, if you do the same thing, you'll be in prison and nobody would care about you. Yeah, everything that your ancestors did, you're taking advantage of it without knowing it. Without knowing it. Because your ancestors, they destroy everything for you to live in deep comfort. To live comfortable. This is what the white man, they don't understand, or they trying to tell you that I don't understand. But in reality, they know, they understand it. Anti-white man racism is not existed, because in his system, the white man always getting the biggest advantage. In job, for example, where I'm living, I'm paying less than a white man. And I know it. And it's not a problem for them. And I even have some colleagues who say this is normal because I am white and I'm living in a white society. I'm supposed to have these advantages. This is what he said when I talk about it. And I understand what he means by that. And I'm not going to complain about it. But the problem that I have with that is that the white man, when he's going to Africa, for example, or in Asia, you know, they got the best job. They getting paid more than people who are living in the country. Yeah. Well, I saw them when I went to Africa. They got the best jobs. They getting paid like 10 times the salary cap for a normal worker in your own country. So the white man in his societies, he got the advantages. In your society, he still have these advantages. And they call it, and when they start talking about, they saying we facing racism just like you. Yeah, and this is how the war is started. They will start to victimize themselves and trying to say this is not normal. And this is how they start everything. Just like you see Donald Trump is doing the same thing. Say this is not normal. You know, China is getting these advantage and is trying to put tariffs. And then after that, go into war. And this is how they started. And this is why I said there's a war going on out there. No one is safe from. We got too many multimillionaires, black person, and it seems like they got these carnations, the horse carnations. They put them on by themselves. They don't care about the black community no more because they are living with the white man. Yeah, they are doing what the white man is doing, so they don't care. And this is why I say, if the war start right now, we will face the same thing that we were facing in the 50s and the 60s. They will do the same thing to us, and we will not be prepared. Because no matter how much money we got, no matter how much guns we got, it seems like these guns, they are always effective when it comes to black on black violence. But when these guns supposed to help us to protect our family against some strangers, these guns, they ain't working anymore. Yeah, magically, they ain't working anymore. For those who are in the NI, I want you to think about it. Think about this war which is coming near you. You know, no one will be safe from it. So you have to be prepared. What you gonna do if it started? Will you cry just like your ancestors? Will you be the victim or you choose the other side? It's on you. So this is all I have for you, and I hope you understand my words. And I'm gonna catch you in the next episode. Peace.